What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So what I wanted to do was talk to you about $2,000 of a stimulus check. This is something that's really interesting because I'll give you my points why this could be a possibility and also why the 40K cap might not be a thing as well. So we'll get into that in just a second. Before I start, make sure you hit the like button, also hit the subscribe button for more videos just like this one. And I do a giveaway every single week, so make sure you stick around to the end to hear all about that. Also, make sure you get your 2 free stocks with Webull down below. I got my links, so make sure you check those links out and get your free stocks. I also have free stocks with Robinhood, 1 free stock with Robinhood if you want to check out that link. So don't miss out on these opportunities because it's free money, right? So let's go ahead and get into this, the stimulus check information. $2,000 of a single stimulus check. This will make so many people really happy because of the fact that, it is a larger amount than $1,200, right? So hear me out for a second. I need you to hear me out because I know you want to click away because you might not think it's going to happen. You might not even think that $1,200 is going to happen. You might not think that any stimulus check is going to happen. But hear me out. Just understand exactly what's going on and why I think it could be a possibility. Now, we all know that the Senate didn't want $2,000 per month or any type of recurring stimulus check to happen. They didn't want it because they don't want to have to pay that much money. They want the stimulus bill to be $1 trillion or somewhere around $1 trillion. Obviously, I think it's going to be more, but they said they want it to be around $1.3 trillion. The Democrats want it to be around 3.3, I believe. So they're probably going to end up meeting in the middle, negotiations, right? So they don't want that to happen. So what did they do? When you don't want something to happen that's way too high, way too out of your range, what do? You negotiate. So what they're going to do is put things out there, not physically negotiate behind closed doors. They're not doing anything over there, but they're putting things out there. They're putting feelers out there to see how people feel about it, right? The 40K cap, possibility of less money, less people qualifying for it, things like that, right? They're putting these things out there, these feelers out there so that people can get comfortable with what is there, right? And nobody will get comfortable. Everybody's saying that it's horrible and that it doesn't make sense. There are people that make $75,000 that are struggling right now because they lost their job and they had 4 months without work. So that's not even a thing, but they're putting it out there so that people understand where they're coming from and what they want. Why do they want to put that out there? As a person, and I'm asking you this, did it make you feel more comfortable about $1,200 rather than asking for $2,000 or $2,000 per month? Probably. It made me feel a little bit more comfortable because it's negotiations 101. It is. They see this high ball number, they throw you low ball numbers, and then you meet somewhere in the middle where somebody comes out a little bit on top, 51%, 55% on top, right? And that's where the Senate wants to be, either 55% or 60% on top. It's 100% negotiations 101. And it made me think of car dealerships because anytime I go to a car dealership, I see their high price, I see what I want to pay as my low price, and then I find a way to get us to meet in the middle. Most of the time, the car dealership comes out a little bit on top, but not as much as to where they wanted me to pay, let's say $30,000. I'm paying $27,000. Okay, it's still a lot of money. It's still more than I wanted to pay. I wanted to pay $25,000, but you know what? I got them to come down $3,000 and I'm perfectly fine with that. Other people would have paid $30,000. Do you get what I'm saying? So they're trying to basically say, hey, be comfortable with this. So the reason why I say it could be $2,000 is because Trump is saying that he wants it to be generous. I've heard other people say that it is going to be generous. It may be more. And that makes you think a little bit, basically saying, okay, they heard this $2,000 per month. They don't want the $2,000 per month because it's a large price to pay, right? It's basically like a UBI. And most people and Democrats do not want only a $600 check or a check for a 40K cap, basically saying that the people closest to poverty will only get money. They're the only ones that suffered from the pandemic, which is absolutely absurd. So they're going to say, hey, you know what? I feel like you would be more comfortable with $1,200 or $2,000. It just makes you feel more satisfied and you're not going to ask for more money. So the low ball number is there, the original number is there, but then they, push a couple of dollars your way to make you feel a little more satisfied, right? So that's the way that I'm thinking about it. It's 100% negotiations 101, and I'm seeing through everything that they're doing. Now, like I said, it could be a point to where they want you to feel comfortable about $1,200 of a single check, but it could also be other things. So right now it's all speculation. It's all what we can read into it, nothing more than that. And I'm trying to read into it as much as I possibly can, but I do want to see information. I want to see news, which I have not seen much news on it yet. There have been people talking, but people that aren't decision makers. And there's just a lot of articles out there that kind of repeat the same thing of what, you would get in the stimulus bill. So just focus on what the stimulus bill is now. Don't really focus on what they're saying with 40K cap. I don't think that's going to happen. I would say that it's an 80% chance that it doesn't happen. And you still have that 20% chance, but you're passing here. You got a B, or I guess a B minus in this case. But still, I feel like it's not going to happen. I feel like it's going to be the $1,200. It will be completely ridiculous if they give people less money after 4 months of going through this quarantine, this pandemic, this issue to where people are not having jobs, not having work, not being able to pay bills. It makes no sense. Don't give people less money. Give people more money. So that's my thoughts on it. Let me know what you think. Do you think they're playing the negotiation strategies that once they get back into session, that they're going to display these negotiation strategies and say, you know what, we need $1,200 and that's what it's going to be, or we need $2,000 per month? Or do you think they're not even focusing on this? Do you think that they want other areas funded? Do you think Democrats are just putting this out there so the people back this bill, but then have other areas that are filled with things that they want funded? And do you think that they just don't care about it, that they're going to accept whatever the Republicans say? So let me know what you think about this. This is really interesting, and I thought that this was an interesting take, so that's why I brought it to you. But make sure you hit the like button on this video. Also, hit the subscribe button, hit that little notification bell so you're always aware when I post another video. And make sure you get your 2 free stocks with Webull down below. Check that out. I'm telling you, 1 free stock with Robinhood. Free stocks are amazing. If you don't have any money in the stock market and you can find a way to get money into the stock market, definitely do it, because one of those stocks could be valued up to $1,400. Which means that you'll have $1,400 in the stock market, which means that technically you get your own stimulus check in the form of a stock. So go ahead and check that out. I also do a giveaway every single week, so make sure you enter the giveaway. Go over to my Instagram, DM me, let me know that you want to enter the giveaway and that you're subscribed to both my YouTube channels, and then we can go from there. You'll get 1 ticket in the hat, but I'm going to have to get out of here, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.